How you doing, everybody? I'm Brandon Justice with EGM. I'm here with Dave Ross, the project lead on the upcoming NFL Blitz. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Brandon. Happy to have you here. Thank you very much.
Obviously, it's a big piece of news that you guys are bringing back the Blitz franchise. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how that all came about for EA?
You know, it's something that we've wanted to get into for a long time. We really wanted to be able to expand our horizons and provide a great arcade experience. And when the opportunity came for us to work on a Blitz title, we jumped at it.
Right. I mean, and obviously, you guys have had the Street franchise. You had Tor. What prompted you guys to kind of jump onto the Blitz bandwagon, so to speak?
Yeah. Well, Blitz has a history, and there's a nostalgia, and there's an appeal to a Blitz style of arcade football. And a lot of people here were engaged with that product in the past. Certainly we keep our eyes open for other titles that were out there back in the day when we were creating football titles as well. So a lot of familiarity with it, and a lot of excitement around the brand when we were able to bring it into the office.
Right, and obviously, you guys have mentioned it time and time again, but talking to the team, looking at the product, this is very much a labor of love from people who really appreciate what this title's, lineage is all about.
Absolutely. What we wanted to do is we really wanted to make sure that we were delivering a title that was true to the original Blitz, but also brought it into a game that would be suitable for today's marketplace with the consoles that are out there now. And so we wanted to make sure that we focused on, bringing that nostalgic Blitz experience, but also embellishing upon that with the robust feature set that we've got in the game so far this year.
Right, and obviously you guys have a lot of learnings from the other football titles developed here at EA Sports. What were some of the big things that you're able to bring to the Blitz franchise that you think haven't been there before?
I think that when we take a look at the Blitz franchise, clearly our whole studio is nuts about sports, and there's a lot of football fans here, and there's a lot of fans of simulation football, of course, and there's also people that are excited about the arcade side. What's great about our game is that we have a great team of people here that are working on products that that are about the NFL experience on Sunday afternoons. And what brought a lot of fresh air for our team was we didn't have to worry about that because we've got a great franchise that covers that. For us, it was about this arcade experience that we could grow and expand upon as time goes on. And so people had an opportunity now to work and engage in a product where it went beyond the boundaries of what you might find on Sunday afternoon.
Right. Well, and one of the things that I'm definitely curious about as a fan of the NFL, obviously since Goodell came into the league, he's really been cracking down on a lot of stuff, from excessive celebration to off the field troubles, and Blitz is kind of known for being over the top. How's it been working with the league, and have you guys run into any issues just in terms of trying to let Blitz be Blitz in the face of the NFL sort of trying to straight line its image a little bit?
Sure. Well, with regard to the NFL, they have been great partners. They've known from the beginning that we were working on this title. They blessed it at the beginning, and we've been working with them in partnership in order to get it to the stage that it's in today. Mm-hmm. That being said, they're very clear that they're not the same organization that they were back when the original versions were then, but they also understand what the difference between an over-the-top arcade experiences relative to a simulation football game. And so, we are different. We're 7-on-7. We're first and 30. We're no penalties. We're no injuries. It's just over the top. And they've been engaged, and they're certainly interested, and they've certainly had their share of input. And we've been able to work with them, and they've been great and gracious partners.
Outside of that, I guess, is there anything significant to you that you guys are bringing in as a studio to the Blitz franchise that just hasn't really been in the wheelhouse before now?
When I think about our project this year, and when I think about what was really important to us, it was about making sure that we nailed the gameplay. You're going to hear a lot of talk about everything that surrounds our game, and a lot of the great features that we have in the game. But really, what really makes this game shine is what you feel when you hold the controller in your hand. And from a play-by-play process as you're going through play to play and you're marching down the field, and just the way that the game feels in your hands, the way that it reacts, and what you see as a result of what you feel with the controllers on the screen. The big catches, the big runs, the effects, the guys catching on fire, just all of this great arcade action coming into place at one time. I'm very proud of our team for being able to deliver on that core experience, and then everything else that we talk about with regard to our feature set is icing on the cake as far as I'm concerned.
Right. I mean, obviously you guys have kind of dipped your toe in the water between head coach and aforementioned Tor and Street. What's going to be the difference maker for Blitz?
I think that fans of those games or people that have experienced those games are going to experience a different gameplay mechanic in Blitz. You know, it just feels different than other products that we've created before, and you know, it just really tells in the excitement that's generated when you're playing the game.
Right on. And when can we expect the game out?
The game right now is slated to be on store shelves January 3rd, 2012.
Wow, so that's a nice little way to ring in the new year, so to speak. The game is NFL Blitz from EA Sports. Hope you guys are ready to hit the field.